told her that we're going to go there. She's like, just go there and then get out of there. And I was like, I will. So, you know, I did do it.
Where did you go to do it? Okay. So
we went to her. She invited me to. Well, that night she was at my studio, right? She was like, "Let me get your number," and I was like, "Okay, you know, I'm single. What the fuck? Why?" I really didn't think my wife was ever going to take me back.
Right.
Why wouldn't I fuck China? Like, who could say that? And maybe there's an angle where I can do it where I might get off in a creepy way. You know, I'm twisted like that.
So there was something
you're being so nice.
There was something about her that you found attractive.
There was, and an innocence. It wasn't an innocence. It was maybe she was so scarred.
Right.
That I wanted to, like...
You wanted to hold her.
Console her almost. It was weird.
I've been in the room with China, been around her.
And, so you know her.
But she's a nice girl. But
you never thought you'd sleep with her.
No, because physically, when I'm with a woman who has bigger shoulders and arms than me.
I also have a bigger cock than both of you.
China. That's a lie. I saw it.
China, did you enjoy sex with Jason?
I loved it. We had a little sword fight under the sheets. And then he skateboarded into my ass.
That's a lie,
now that was a full pipe.
So was it really just to say that you fuck China because you love to do things where you're an outrageous guy?
Like now it's another story.
Yeah.
It wasn't a time. It was not. I told it on the radio the day after.
So it was just for the radio.
No, because I don't want to seem like that. Because it was a part of you. There was a part of me that thought she was. There was something about her. I felt. I don't want to say I gave her a charity jam, but it was kind of like that.
Right.
But she got weird too. She got crazy.
Got weird.
So let me understand.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I should have.
So you went and you.
I went to dinner with her.
Right.
And we hung out, and she had a big fluffy scarf on thing, and all her friends were people that were hanging out with her because she was famous, which means they were broker than she was.
Right.
Which was a very depressing table.
Right.
Because I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm richer than all of you combined, and I'm nobody. This is a fucking sad state of affairs. Everybody's trying to pretend they're so fucking rich and awesome because they're hanging out with China. I'm like, does anybody know how broke this chick is?
So then you go back to her place.
No, we go to my truck to get my truck, and my truck is all smashed up and shit, and she's all super anti, and she's like, I want to go with you, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why. So she's like, we'll go to this other club. I'm like, okay. So we're driving down the freeway. She decides not to take anybody down the club, to me to the club. She won't answer me where we're going. And then out of nowhere, she jumps on me while we're going down the freeway. With this big fucking fluffy scarf thing on. Her shoulders are already bigger than mine with the scarf on. I can't see shit.
Where do you do it?
You're driving?
Yes, I'm driving down the freeway. It's like fucking 2 in the morning, and she's on my, on my lap. I'm like, dude. I didn't say dude, but I probably should have. You should have. I said, dude, get off me. I can't drive like this. Hey, man. And then we went to a bowling alley, and she, she's like, do you want a drink? I'm like, I don't drink. And she's like, come on. I'm like, no. And then she bought like 10 shots of something and drank most of them and gave like 2 to some fans there or whatever. And instead of, because she's so desperate for attention, when someone recognized her, she was like, oh, hey, look at me, or hey, how you doing? And this is Jason. I was like, oh, God, no, don't say it. No, here's Jason.
So when do you get to the banging part? Like,
she takes me to this house, which is fucking, it's a lair. It's so creepy.
It's her house.
It's kitty, cat, poop, dog fucking world. And it's the creepiest thing ever. I block it out. I'm a guy.
You fucked her at Robbins?
Oh, shut up.
Wait, let's just hear this story. So I'm kind of curious about what's going on.
I get to her apartment. It's not that big of an apartment. It's a little apartment.
Right.
So it's got curtains over walls and stuff, and it's like a dark place, and it doesn't look like she makes much money. The first thing I thought was like, oh, she hasn't saved anything. She has no money.
Right.
And she had a person there that helps her do shit, some female that helps feed her and carry her.
Like an assistant.
It really, it wasn't, it's an assistant for somebody who's, a little mentally challenged, because she wasn't there to pay bills. She was just there to, like, put her pants on and shit,
like a nurse type.
Right.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
So the dog is on the bed, and she's like, I'm not having had sex for 10 years or something. I'm like, oh, that's a lie. But anyway. And she has rubbers in the cupboard. I'm like, so you've definitely done it recently. So that was a lie. So then, it goes about. It was really sort of, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and
I saw the video of her having sex on.
I was like, I saw the video of me having sex.
No,
you didn't.
But there was a video, and she has a very thick labia.
I heard that before I did her, so I was looking out for that. But it must have been flat when I did her.
The labias were normal.
I didn't stick out, but as I said, it was dark, and maybe I wasn't looking for a dick because I was in her, and I don't want to see a dick if I'm halfway in a dude.
So how was the sex?
It was just okay. She was so drunk. She was just plied around. But we did this, did that. Then I got the job done. I think she really, Her vagina was small. I know that.
Right.
She was in pain.
Yes.
I felt good about that.
Look at you.
Are you a big man?
I am a big man.
Actually, that wasn't my vagina.
If you don't mind.
What is that, China?
That wasn't my vagina. That was the inside of my cock.
Oh.
She actually admitted on my radio show the next day that I was bigger than Triple H.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Doesn't that dude do more steroids than fucking anybody else in wrestling? He's dick probably didn't have one.
So after this is all over...
It gets way worse.
What
After
happened?
that, at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear her... she took an Ambien to go to sleep, which I think is so crazy because she drank so much. She said, do you want an Ambien? And I'm like, no, I don't want an Ambien. Why would I want an Ambien? I'm fucking on planet Earth. So she takes the fucking Ambien, and I'm like... And her fucking creepy mistress comes in to give it to her, like, put Ambien in the animal's mouth, shut the lid, let it go.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I wake up and she's in the bathroom and someone's helping her in the bathroom. So it's like she's a blackout walking to a bathroom. And I'm like, oh, and that's when it's 5 in the morning. I've shot a load and I'm like, oh God, this is, it's gone too far. We've gone too far, Ellis. It's not worth it. Pull out now. You got to get out of here.
Right.
She gets into the bed and she's singing that Britney song that just came out. The give me more.
Yeah.
And she leaves.
China, did you sing "Give Me More"?
Give me more Ambien.
I swear that was
I couldn't remember the last lyric.
So she was trying to hold on to me, and she was saying, give me more, like, give me more.
Give me more, and you're never going to leave this house.
Yes, it was. I was like, no, I'm just, real tired, real tired. And then she finally kind of got off me, and then she fell asleep because she was still holding on to me. So then I was trying to get her off me, and she's really big up top. Like, and I'm not talking. She's got big tits, but her arms are jacked.
Yeah, and it's like being with a guy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
When she was on top of me and I was holding her shoulders, I was like, oh fuck, this is. I'm just glad that I'm in her. She's not in me. But that's the only thing that's changing this from gay sex.
This is why you know what's gay.
That's right. I'm experienced, Robin. I don't talk about shit if I haven't done it.
I have to defend myself. The only reason I was hugging him because I wanted to make him feel safe.
Nothing was happening to
you. He was very frail and vulnerable.
Has she become attached to you rapidly? That after she had sex with you,
dramatically.
What happened?
The arm. She was on the. I couldn't get the arm off me because it was super big, and I was trying to get it off me and not wake her up. And it was her head. She has a big head too.
Yes.
She'd be a good fucking cage fighter. You ain't switching that head off. So I'm trying to hold the skull and the arm, and that's got to be the most weight on her entire body. So I'm like trying to jack the fucking arm and the head off me at the same time, and then I realize she is out.
Right.
So I don't even worry. So I fucking ripped the arm out of there, and then right as I ripped the arm out of there, I'm trying to get clothes on. Fucking a server bitch comes flying in with a phone like, it's a radio show. We need to do an interview, and she's like, oh. Okay. Yeah, and I was like, okay. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just gotta go. It's getting late. Things are happening.
Yeah.
So she's nude on the phone doing an interview. I'm trying to leave, and she's trying to hold me while doing the interview.
Wait. Another blowjob after the phone call.
Yeah.
Come on, hang on.
Which by this time that is not you don't want a blowjob.
And by the way, Jason, the next time we have sex, I'm not wearing the rubber.
You got to raw dog me, is what you're saying.
Yes,
excellent.
You wore a rubber, but China.
I did wear a rubber, yes.
Okay, right.
So did I.
I did. Anyway, I go to leave that room. She leaves that room and goes out into the living room. Still on the phone. I'm like, I'm really, thank you, goodbye, bye. And then I get out the door, start heading down the corridor. She comes out nude on the phone, coming down the corridor. And this is the craziest part, because this is the last thing that I saw. Yeah. I run down the corridor, hit the elevator door. I get in the elevator. She's talking to a person in, because yes, my name is China now. It's finally China. And she's walking towards me, like, doing a frantic thing with her hand, and I'm just going, door shut, door shut, door shut, door shut. Yep, soon. Door shut, door, come on, fucking door, come on, door. And then when she got about 20 feet away, bing, and the door shut, and I was like, oh my fucking God.
Have you seen her since?
No, but she did call me for, like, 2 months. Every second day.
You must have given it to her good. Wow.
I did give it to her good. And I'm not ashamed of that. But we did move on.
But when she calls you, how do you kind of let her know?
I said that this is wrong, and I'm getting back with my wife, and I hope you respect that. And I don't want to. I didn't.
And she did not respect that.
She only called me when she was drunk. She would leave drunk. I'm at a concert. You know what I mean? And I was like,
Jason's your new boyfriend. Where'd you go?
I want you back.
Want you back?
So,
I'm digging a pit in front of your apartment, trying to avoid it.
That was the other thing I was actually worried about. If she took it too far, my wife is a Mexican. You know what I mean? She'll black out and stab you with a toothbrush.
So this new wife,
I'm going to wrestle her on Cinco de Mayo.
How long you been married to